Man, let's talk about breakups. We all gonna go through them, man. We all gonna go to them. It's gonna hurt our heart. We gonna be like, ah. We gonna go through them heartbreaks, bro. Everybody's gonna go through it. The earlier you do, the better. But, God forbid we do. But when it happens, we gotta be prepared. It's a lot of men hurting themselves, man, just doing crazy things to themselves, to their women after a breakup because they're not mentally strong. But we're not gonna get into that. We're just gonna get into what we could really do to help ourselves. The best thing to do after a breakup, and I personally believe the best thing to do is just focus on yourself. And I know it sounds weird, but it's just like that's really the best thing to do is just bless that person from afar and focus on your career now. Now you have time on your hands. You was in this relationship. That was actually a blessing. It's low-key a blessing in disguise that y'all broke up because it's basically like saying God is saying like you need now I'm gonna give you some time on your hands. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna get your life together? Like, or even if you got your life together, you got more time on your hands to figure out what you need to be doing. You need to get in the gym. You need to, work on something that you've been wanting to do for a very long time, but haven't got a chance to do it because you got so caught up into this relationship. Like, and that's just gonna happen when you're in a relationship. It's gonna pull you back from certain things. It's a lot of times we don't do things because we have a girl, or we're not motivating enough because we have a girl. We're not saving enough because we have a girl. But when that breakup comes, it's not like a bad thing. It's like fucked up that it happened, but you can't think of it as a negative thing. You just got to think of it as like, okay, now what's the next thing? Like, I'm not with this person no more. I can't think about him. That's the last thing you want to do is think about him. No, there's no point of thinking about it because you're gonna get all these thoughts in your head. You're gonna feel depressed. You're gonna no. You gotta change your thought patterns and really be like, okay, what do I need to accomplish? Write down some things you need to be accomplishing throughout the next month, throughout the next year, and let's go try to see a change. Let's see if we can get those goals in line. Write your goals down and let's go try to get them, bro. Let's go after them because we can't be sitting around crying over no girl that broke up with us or fell off with you or did you wrong. Like, it's not time. You don't got time to be doing that. You don't got time to be doing that. We, I can't stress this enough. And I think it's a major topic because I hear about it with my friends. I hear about it with people I know all the time. They letting a girl just ruin them, like just ruin their lives, ruin their ambition, ruin their motivation. And it's like, bro, it's so many women out there, bro. It's so many women out there for you to put all your energy into one woman. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Like you can put your all into one woman. Certain niggas can put their all in one woman. But don't get mad when she do you wrong. You just gotta take that one on the chin. You just gotta maybe if you feel like you got one up on, then whatever. But you gotta take that on the chin. You can't feel regretful of like, fuck, why'd I do that? No, because you're gonna go into the next situation like that. And that's just a learning lesson how to go into the next situation, your next relationship, your next situationship of just how to move different. I'm not gonna move like how I moved in the last relationship. I'm not gonna get angry like I got angry in the last relationship. I'm not gonna yell. I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna fuss. I'm not gonna fight. I'm gonna do this way now. If that don't work, I'm gonna do this way. It's all teaching you. These women are all teaching you. They're all teachers of how to act for the next person. But we get so fucking hard. And I know, bro, I know that shit be hurting your heart. Like I done went through it I done went through it, bro. So I know what you're going through. I done went through women done hit my homies, women done and it's always the women that go for it. That's a woman, that's a petty woman right there. A woman that go for your niggas, bro, she know like this'll get you. Cause it's like, damn, like I see this nigga every day and you gonna go there, you gonna go beneath the barrel. It's like, ah. But the best thing you can do is not let it get to you. You know what I'm saying? And just do what you need to be doing. Like literally map out your life for the next year, 5 years, and figure out what you want to accomplish. And lock in on that. Just lock in on that. Don't worry about trying to flex on her or get another girl to stun on her. Like, don't even worry about getting another girl. Let that gradually happen. Let that happen organically. Don't go searching for it because you're just going to find another one of her. You're just going to look for some beauty. Because we all know once we get out of a relationship and we try to search for another girl, we're going to try to look for a girl that's better than her. That's what women do. They want to look for a nigga that's more successful than you. But don't worry about that. Just live your life in silence until you blow up. And then that's gonna be the best revenge right there. You blowing up, you achieving things. She's seeing you reaching your goals, probably the goals that you told her you was trying to do, but never did it. And she thought it was just talk. Now you did it. It's like, damn, that's the best revenge ever. You don't try to get even. Like how Eagles, like, who said that? Boom, comedian TK Kirkland. I be watching him. TK Kirkland. He said like something where it's like, if you want to get back at somebody, just keep rising, just keep going. Like how eagles do. Like eagles, if other birds are trying to like fight with an eagle, they're not gonna. An eagle's not gonna keep going on its level with the other bird. It's just gonna keep rising to the altitude of where the other birds can't like fuck with them. Basically, you can't fuck with an eagle by keep going up. And I know that sounds weird. I don't know why I said that, but I thought it was just like a good fucking message. Like to where I was like, damn, that's true. Like you got to think of yourself as the eagle for real. Like I'm gonna just rise above all the bullshit that be going on, or I got to deal with this person, that situation. I'm gonna just rise above that shit, and that's the best thing to do. Is like elevate, learn, teach people shit. Like these are all things that, and learn how to be selfless, meaning learn how to focus on somebody else as well. Like what I mean by that, not just focus on yourself, but like trying to figure out somebody else's problems, because that's the best thing too. Besides money and all that, it's like, where does true happiness come from? From others. Like besides yourself, besides your selfishness ways, what else is like bringing you joy? And that's probably others. Like you don't want to live a boring life just by yourself. So focus on the people that really are in your life, that truly want to be in your life, and not worry about people that don't want to be in your life. Because that's just going to get you mentally fucked up. It's going to make you depressed, worrying about somebody that doesn't want to be with you, when you need to be worrying about the people, or not worrying, but focusing on the people that wants to be in your life and you want to keep in your life. Figure out what problems they going through and what they going through. Don't worry about somebody that's not in your circle no more. But it all goes back to just shit. Keep rising above all the bullshit. Like just really focus on getting in the gym, getting your mental right, reading books, because that's another thing. We're not being educated, self-educated, to where we go through a situation and we don't know how to handle it. Breakups, everybody's gonna go through a breakup. Everybody's gonna feel that heartburn in their chest of like, oh shit, like I'm not gonna have my girl no more. Like, oh damn, like it's getting a little iffy. But if you start meditating, educating yourself, reading books, if you even need to read books on how to deal with like after breakups and shit, you could be doing that, and I guarantee you it's gonna give you some game on what to do. And it's probably gonna tell you some of the things I'm telling you. Like focus on some things you need to do to distract yourself from thinking about her. Like, and that's by keeping busy, having a set routine to where I'm gonna jot down a set routine I do every day, to where I don't even have time to think about this person, because I have to do this, and then after that I gotta do this, then after that I gotta do this. So stay busy. Make sure you get in the gym. Make sure you read them books. Make sure you focusing on your financial situations, how to improve that, coming up with better ideas to improve that, staying in that Bible. A lot of things you got to do to live a peaceful life, having peace of mind. And you can have peace of mind after a breakup. That's the best thing you want to have, is peace of mind after a breakup. Not wishing that person the worst, but wishing that person the best. And even if you don't feel like they need to wish them the best, don't have no grudges or don't have no envy towards that person. Just go your separate way. And that's the best thing you can do for real.